Hey YouTube, this is Southern Purple One. Two things. We're going to show you the continuing the build. We've had so much bad weather, rain and snow, can't get nothing done. But we got something done today. I'm going to show you progress, and I'm also going to talk about using old blocks. These old blocks have been stacked on this piece of property for probably 22 to 23 years. They came from a salvage job from a school, a public school, and they've been stacked. So I'm getting some uses out of them. Let me show you what we did on these. We did not butter these and lay them like you're thinking. What we did was we dry stacked them and then we poured them solid. To accomplish this task, we have rebar in each cell. We want it strong. It comes up to about 2 inches from the top, and it's drilled into the concrete. You can, when you're putting this in, is put some angled in it at the start, but that's a little harder, and this job doesn't really need the strength of that, but they're all drilled in every cell, so there's 2 pieces of rebar going into this concrete slab. Then, when you pour this, you're gonna put an L-shaped bolt in here, and the purpose of the bolt is you're gonna put a plate on here. Make sure you have a piece of the plate you're going to put on. We're actually going to probably put a 2x8, and I'll explain that as we build this thing. If the plate's going to stick over a little bit, because we're going to have 2 inches of foam insulation in here, because I don't want this room to get freezing cold. But make sure you put a piece here so you don't accidentally put your bolts in too low. Next, I want to show you, these are old blocks. I got them for free. But you can see this one's brown. This one was white, but over the years of having them in that stack, it was very easy to get the paint off of them. Be careful if you salvage very old. You don't know what the paint is. You don't want to bring asbestos home. This was a school, had no asbestos in it. It was good. So what we're going to do is we're going to stucco this to make it look good. So you can take blocks that have little cracks out of it, like right here, stuff with paint on it, and you can make it look good. So let's go look at a finished product of the stucco. So this is what stucco looks like. You apply it sort of like spackling, sort of like when you drywall, but this is a concrete product, and I'll show you more when we get to it. But this will take old blocks and give it a fresh look. So that's what we're going to be doing on the outside of that building. Before we do that, we'll caulk all of the joints really well if there's any big gaps to make sure it's totally air and watertight, and then we'll stucco it and it will look good. So if you got a chance to get some block, but you know they don't look as good as you want them, you can always stucco them and do it that way. Thanks for watching.